Welcome back. Happy Victory Monday, Proud Nation. Kurt, kick off this Victory Monday right, man.
Man, it's like Ricky Bobby, man. I don't know what to do with my hands. Like like we keep having these things, man. This is unexpected. But I had to tell you this, man. It was ugly, but it's the sixth time out of 7 games. It was a hard fought game. It wasn't pretty. But before we get into the breakdown, let's go ahead and look at these team stats, man. Y'all know how we do it on Victory Mondays, man. All right, so first downs. Lions had 17, Jets had 18. Passing first downs, it was tied at 14. Same as rushing touchdown. First down, excuse me. But they had one first down for penalty. And then third down efficiency, ugly for both teams. 5 for 15 for Detroit, 7 for 14 for the Jets. The fourth down efficiency, 2 for 3 for the Lions, 1 for 1 for the Jets. Total plays, the Lions ran 66 plays, and the Jets ran 61. Total yards, 359 for the Detroit Lions and 337 for the Jets. Total drives, 9 to 11 in favor of the Jets. Average yard per play, 5.4 and 5.5. It wasn't like an offensive shootout. Pass completions, 23 for 38 for Jared Goff, 18 for 35 for Zach Wilson over there. Yards per pass, 6.6 for the Lions, 7.4 for the Jets. Interceptions thrown, 1, and that's for the Jets. We had sacks. The Lions did not give up a sack again, and I'll get into that when I do our breakdown. But 4 for 30 for the Jets. Lions defensive line got in there. Rushing, we had 107 yards. It surprisingly that we had that many yards rushing, but we did. The Lions defense held those guys to 50 yards rushing on the game. Rushing attempts, 28 for the Lions, 22 for the Jets, 3.8 for the Lions, 2.3 for the Jets. Red zone. This is crazy. We didn't score in the red zone. 0 for 3 in the red zone as far as for touchdowns. 1 for 2 for the Jets. Penalties, ugly. 6 for 52 for the Lions. Only 2 accepted against the Jets for 20 yards. Turnovers. Here's the battle where it won. The Jets had an interception. Of course, we already said that. No fumbles on either team. And 1 defensive special teams touchdown. That was for the Detroit Lions. Y'all know that's Khalif Raymond, baby. Time of possession, 32 minutes for the Lions and 27 minutes for the Jets. Dan Campbell said it right in his post-game locker room celebrations. Winners finds way to win. And earlier in this season, the Lions would have lost this game. They would have found a way to lose this game. And a friend of ours for the show, he was like, a friend of ours said on Twitter, well, I don't want to hear that. A win is a win. Well, a win is a win, and a loss is a loss, and a tie is a tie. A win is a win. If you look at the wins and loss columns in the standings, it don't say W, but it was a W but a L because they played bad. No, what I liked about this game is that no matter how bad we played, we found a way to win the game at the end. Because Brock Wright had a drop pass earlier in that drive, wide open pass for a first down, and he just dropped it. Body wasn't in the right position, but I will say this: the Lions are finding a way to win, and that's all that is. 7 wins. I said at the beginning of the season, I said 7 to 10 wins for the season. Hell, we got 7. Let's go for the 10. But one thing I will say before I kick it to you guys, before we get into the offensive breakdown, Jared Goff didn't have a very good game. And he said he didn't have a very good game, but he had a very unselfish game. Why you say that, Kurt? Jared Goff threw the ball into the ground several times to avoid sacks and to avoid losing yardage on plays. Because there's a couple of screen throws he could have threw to the receiver, and that would have lost yardage. What did he do? Threw it at his feet. He sacrificed his own personal stats for the team. That's unselfish for a quarterback. A lot of quarterbacks will throw the ball anyway, just trying to make a play or trying to make a completion. Jared Goff said, no, we're going to leave it out another day. Not going to turn the ball over. Not going to use yardage. Not going to get sacked. He's going to throw the ball away. And he took a hit on completions because he did that several times. So Shout out to Jared Goff on that. He didn't have the best game because we know he didn't, but he played very unselfish ball and he didn't turn the ball over. So that's what I like about this game for Jared Goff. All right, LL, what you got on this game? You know, it's just the matchup itself. And he got on his New York cap too. I just recognize that he got his Yankee cap on.
Oh man, there's some of that good old New York right there. Coach Mike, what you think? There's some sour D's or something. What they be hitting on that East Coast, you know? The king. We might as well call ourselves the Kings of New York. We 2-0 with New York named the team. We lost to Buffalo, but we didn't play them in New York. So if we played them in New York, maybe it'd have been a different outcome. But there's some of that good old JETS pat right here. You know what I'm saying? Like Jets pat. But great game. Well, no, I shouldn't say great game. Great win. It wasn't a very beautiful win. I don't really care, honestly. Win is a win to me. It's a lot to clean up. We've been saying it all year. Nothing has been perfect. I don't expect it to be. There's some things that tighten up, get right. But it's great. It's good to pull out a win, man. That's all I can say. It's good to pull out a win. Coach Mike pointed that out, I believe, this morning in the group chat. Third straight road win. This is gigantic, man. It's huge. I had said I thought we could at least get 7. And for a while I was thinking, damn, 7 might be too much, but nah, we right there, 7, and let's see where we can go from here, man. Good game. We got to see some play action. Sad to see Goff miss Williams on that one deep one, but whatever. Ended up working out in the end. So
yeah,
good win. Happy Victory Monday, y'all.
Well, that's how fast that dude is, man. He had to stop. Right. That dude had to stop. He was gone. What you got, Coach Mike?
Man. It was, what, I wouldn't even say it's a bad game. That's just a hard fought game. That's one of them games where it's just hard. It's tough. It's both teams is fighting. And that's what type of game that was. But it just makes me happy that both teams are on the very edge of the playoff picture and the Lions came out on top. That's a new stature for the Lions, that we had a game against another team trying to get in the playoffs and we won at their place. That's big, man. That's bigger than Robert Saleh, his little caveat to the thing, and we both started the rebuilds on the same year, and no, forget all that. We beat a team that was on the same course as we were, trying to get into the playoffs, and we took them down. So
yeah,
hey, that's what it is.
And like they say on the Pat McAfee show, it's the brand new Lions. All right. Hey, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. You know how we do the comments. We read 6 of those things on the next episode. And it usually comes from the family discussion topic. And the family discussion topic for today is give us your thoughts on the hard-fought victory for the Lions on Sunday. So give us your thoughts on the Jets game and put them in the comment section of the video, not the chat. We know you're going to do it in the live chat. You're going to talk about it, but in the actual comment section to the video. And we'll read 6 of those things on the next show. All right. So now it's time to switch gears, man, and get into the actual breakdown of the game, man. If you want to hear what Coach Mike and LL had to say about the recap of the total game, tune in to the full version of today's Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl. It's a couple of videos back, so go ahead and check it out right here on your home for Detroit Lions Newsroom.